Hey guys, it's Brianna. Welcome to my channel. Today I did for you my everyday makeup routine, kind of fall edition. In the summer I have a very similar routine, well, makeup routine, except for I do a more shimmery eye. I went for a more warm, on my eye, nude lip, a little bit darker nude than I do in the summer. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. If you did, like, thumbs up this video, and if you like this look and you want to see how I achieved it, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start off clipping my hair and my face because my bangs tend to want us chill there. Real cute look, huh? Prime the lids because as you can see mine are quite oily. I'm going to be using MAC Pantulate Paint Pot. I just apply this using my finger. You can use a brush, but I just prefer the finger. Apply this from lid to brow bone because I find if I only do my lid, when I blend out here, it gets real choppy in here because there's no base. To set the primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. I find this powder has a really slippery feel. If you've used it, you probably know what I'm talking about, like very silky. So I like to use this particular one to set my primer because I feel like it gives the shadows a really nice slippery base to blend on. Now for this look, I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette. Don't be mad if you don't have it because all these shades singularly are available on the Morphe site. So there's $2 a pop, $2. You don't even have to use these actual shadows. I'll say, like, if it's a cool brown, you should use a cool brown. You don't have to be the exact shadows. I don't use the exact shadows every time, but right now this has been my go-to because it's fall, it's super warm, I'm a warm girl, so this is my palette of choice. I will have the name of each single shadow I use in the description box below, so make sure you check that out, as well as all the any other products I use. For my transition shade, I'm going to be taking this color right here, just a very light, warm, brownish shade. I don't have any Sigma MAC brushes that have the numbers on them, so I guess I'll just hold up each brush that I'm going to be using, and you can use one that's a similar shape because that's what I do when I'm watching tutorials. I just use whatever brush looks closest to the shape of the brush they're using. You feel me? Okay. In big circular motions with this big fluffy brush, I'm going to pop this all in the crease and drag it all and drag it up. Just really blend that. Blend, 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 blend is the key. So you should have something looking like that. I'm going to be using a different blending brush, and I'm going to be taking this very super warm, almost orangish brown color. I want to go very warm because on that brush, just take a little bit, dust it off. I'm going to start popping that in my crease, but lower than we placed the other color. What I like about the shape of this brush is that since it's kind of more, not flat, but you know, you can pop it in and then pop it on its side and blend that out. Just build that up little by little. Focusing more dramatic on the outside is what I'm going for, and kind of blend it out to the inner corner. Get softer as you go in. Brush like this. Another dressed up brush. Going in with this little bit darker of warm brown. Just gonna blend this into the previous shades. Something very nice gradient. Okay, now I want to use this brush. It's more tapered. Not to really deepen up that crease. Not to really deepen up that outer V, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It looks more red in the pan. It's a warm, super dark kind of espresso color. And just go in like. I want to keep this very low in the crease because I'm not trying to be very dramatic. This is my everyday look, so. Since it is fall, if you want to take it to the next level, you can blend this up in there. But I'm not going to be doing that today. So I just add a little bit, little by little. I only put like a very small amount on the brush. It's easier to add more than to take away. Okay, now I'm going back in that same first fluffy brush I used just to blend this all out and make sure there's no harsh lines. With something like this, with just a flat shader brush. Well, this is technically a concealer brush, but I don't use it for concealer. I use it for packing color on the lid. For my lid color, I'm actually going to be using this Kat Von D Shade Light palette. You can use any light cream color you have. Matte light cream color. I mean, you can use shimmer if you want, but since it's fall, I do matte on the daily. I just really find this shade right here in Levitation is too light for me to use anywhere on my face because I'm quite tan. Well, not that tan, but so I really love this since it is a brightening highlight powder. It makes a really nice lid color to pop into your lid. So I'm going to take this on my flat shading brush and just pack it on. This particular one, since it is a highlight powder, a matte highlight powder, adds a lot. I like my lid. I don't want to use stark white, you know, but I like it to be very vibrant. Matte but vibrant. So taking that same flat, well not flat, but the thinner blending brush, I'm just going to go in and blend that cream color into the crease. Or in with the crease so that there's no harsh line when that stops and this begins. And go back in with this brush and fix up that outer V. Any product you might have lost, you can just pack on a little bit more. And this big fluffy brush, the one I use to set my primer with, I'm going to take that same Kat Von D Shade and Light highlight shade in Levitation and pop that on my brow bone. That's what the finished eye should look like. So I went and did the other eye off camera. Now I'm moving on to the face. So to correct my redness, I use this L'Oreal Magic Anti-Redness Correcting Primer. So take some of this and squirt it on my face. I'm not using a full pump, obviously. I'm kind of applying light pressure and doing little strokes. So anywhere you have redness, so blend that out with my finger. Even if I'm not particularly red in this area, which I really am today, I will still put this primer on just because I will get red for some reason later on in the day. So I'll still put this on here just to prevent it from peeking through my foundation later on. For foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I'm going to use this little sample baby version of this Laura Geller Spackled Tinted Under Makeup Primer in Champagne. So this will just add some luminosity and some glow throughout the matte foundation. Like that. Just pop this everywhere I don't have the green. Throughout here. Just use any illuminating primer you have. If you're dry, if you're oily, then use mattifying or whatever primer you prefer. So now I don't know if you can notice, but my skin looks like a fairy threw up on it. To apply this, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques sponge. My Real Techniques Perfecting Sponge. I'm just going to pop some of this in the back of my moisturizing jar, just like on here. My sponge in it. I'm in the color 108 Caramel Beige, in case anyone was wondering. Since I'm dry, I'm not going to set with any powder, but if you're oily, you might want to set this face. I'm going to go in with some concealer so we can go under here and finish up the eyes. I'm going to be using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC35. This is like my holy grail. I'm going to this out, as you can see. Sad face. Pop that on my finger. Dab it between. Just and I like to, this is really close to my skin tone, so I like to go in with the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. This is the shade CW06 Glow. Glow. To give you that glow about. This is the side I did my foundation with, so you want to take the opposite side. It's all nice and pretty and clean. I put it off my finger and blend that out. Take this I did my foundation with and blend out these edges. So again, no harsh lines. Now taking this tapered little brush like this. Again, this is by Just Up. This is the tapered highlighter. I'm going with this NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder in translucent. For under the eyes, well, the lower lash line, I'm going to be taking this Just Up short shader brush. It looks like this. Just a simple short shader brush. I'm going to take this medium dark burnt warm brown shade. I'm just going to pop that under the eye that we also took in the crease earlier. Random brush. I don't know where it's from. It's really janky, like it's falling apart. And blend out that brown color. Even under your eye, you don't want no harsh lines. The only thing you want cutting bitches is the liner. But I didn't do it today. But if you did it, sharpen it. In the inner corner, I'm gonna take. I don't know if I want to do a matte or. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go shimmery. I'm gonna take this color right here. This shimmery, champagne-y color. And pile it up on this little pencil brush. This is not giving me the intensity I want, so wet it with some eye drops. There we go. For lashes, I'm going to be taking the Ardell Wispies. The Demi Wispies are really good for every day, but so are the Wispies in my opinion. They're just a little bit more glue. I'm going to be using the Duo Eyelash Adhesive in Clear White. To blend my natural lashes into the falsies, I'm going to take Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Mascara. For lower lashes, I'm going to take the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express. Oh my fucking lord. I can't believe I did that. I never ever do that. Like, I don't get mascara right here, right there, ever. But of course, the first video I make, it's like life's like, hold on.
This is going to let me fuck you real quick.
For a lot of people, I don't know. I'm just gonna like take all that shit on my cap. Don't freak out when you.
I wanted to say that because I just freaked out.
Don't freak out when you fuck up like that. There's plenty of fixes. Can't even tell what happened. Stuff will be A-okay eventually. It'll cover up where you can see any of the glossy. I'm just gonna take the black in my Lorac palette. You take any black, any matte black, on a little angle brush like this. We're going with some water on the Q-tip and just clean the foundation out of my brows. For my brows, I use the Anastasia, my bad. The Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade Dark Brown. To do them, I use a flat definer brush. That's just what I prefer. I've used other brushes in the past, they work, but I love this. So I'm just going to take a little bit, some tissue. I'm going to wipe off the excess from the sides, and then wiggle it like 3-4 times so there's not like a super dark one. So a little of this goes a long way. I'm not gonna go too in depth to my eyebrows. If you guys would like, if any of you would like a brow routine, just comment, let me know. Like, thumbs up this video, and I got you. So I don't want to bore you guys to death. So I'm gonna just do this real quick. No need for you to do that. Unfortunately, some stuff just happened. My storage was full, and I lost the clip of me setting my brows. But I used the Elf Clear Brow Gel, and I just brushed it through like you do brow gel. So now going onto the face, I'm going to take my contouring blush Blush and Bronzer Duo by e.l.f. in St. Lucia. Lucia, I don't know how to say that. In the link I have in the down bar. If the lighting's changed, sorry. I turned off all my lights so that they didn't die. The batteries didn't die while I was fixing and deleting stuff out of my phone for storage. My temples. It's like you put something in that. Really warm up the face. Never seem to get enough. There was no need for you to do that. Oh, baby, baby. And a little bit on the jawline. Typically, I don't really use blush, so we're just gonna skip that and go in with highlighter. My baby. This is the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. This is a collab with Jaclyn Hill, as I'm sure most of you know. I'm going to take a big fan brush and highlight. I like a super intense highlight, so. Even in the fall, I like to glow. Now all I have is lips. In the daily, I wear nude for an everyday look. I'm going to line my lips with Milani Most Natural. This is really close to my lip color, so. Not going to fill them in, just leave them like that. And today, I'm going to be using Lipstick by Wet n Wild in Bare It All. And there's the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, thumbs up this video, and subscribe to my channel below. This is my first video, so if you click on my profile and there's only this video, that is because this is my first one, not because I'm inactive. I will be frequently uploading. Yeah, subscribe so you don't miss out. Go ahead and leave me any comments of any suggestions for future videos that you would like to see, anything like that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. I'm going to be using Paint Pot by May. Hi guys, it's Brianna. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming slippery place a really nice slippery warm throat's so dry. It's not facing you, calm down. Oh shit. Not today, Satan. Not today. Don't you dare water. Sorry, it's gonna take all day because I'm slow as hell. I mean, you guys are gonna see that it takes all day. It's gonna take all day. Bye. Life wants to try me. Oh, I got something in my eye.
Capture this, nobody